In this video, we will be continuing our adventure through Death Valley and making our way to Panamint Valley, where the hills are littered with old cabins and gold mines. On this trip, I'm not going alone. Joining me is Daniel from 395 Junkie, Michael from Flyfisher530, and Greg from Trail Newbie. We will be camping near old mines and telling the ghost story about the exact location we camped at.
For all we know, it's just a story, dear. I'm sure you'll be fine when you go out and pee in the middle of the night.
Join us for this unforgettable adventure. As the sun rises over Death Valley, painting the sky with hues of orange, I awaken to the desert's embrace in 1 cup of hot chocolate. Stepping outside, the air is crisp, carrying whispers of ancient tales on the wind. Amongst the Joshua trees, gnarled and resilient, I stumble upon an old miner's food can, a relic of a bygone era. Its rusted edges tell a story of survival and hardship in this unforgiving land. In that moment, surrounded by the silence of the desert, I'm reminded of the raw beauty of this place, where time stands still and nature reigns supreme. Good morning, you guys. Waking up here in Death Valley. It's absolutely beautiful. The sun's starting to come up. There's a beautiful view of this valley. It's quiet. The birds are chirping. Everybody's waking up right now. I'm enjoying some hot chocolate. So today we have some adventures planned. We're going to go to a few different cool locations. So you're gonna want to stick around and watch that. But man, what a cool place to wake up to. Doing some exploring around camp this morning. It's pretty nice. I'm on the rocks above our camp right here. Pretty cool. All right, I heard a voice, and right there's a YouTuber in the wild. Looks like he's talking to the camera.
Johnny,
I like the shirt.
Look, I went online last night to johnnytacooutdoors.com and because we got Starlink, dialed it in, picked up some swag, and it was delivered here in the middle of Death Valley. It's amazing. This drone flew in, dropped this little package right over there, and now, I mean, look at me. I look like an overlander now, okay? That's all I got. Forgot to stow your Starlink?
Yes, and then you got to turn it all back on just to hit stow. Yeah. Where were those Indians at?
The Indians were back up down there on the left. After the natives made it clear we were unwelcomed guests, we decided it would be a good time to get the adventure started. Alright, you guys, so we made it to Tea Kettle Junction, which is right behind me here. We brought a tea kettle. We're going to put our stickers on it and leave it at Tea Kettle Junction.
Trail Newbie.
You know how much these are worth?
Oh, I know, they're priceless.
And so I'm gonna put one inside, but I'm gonna also use this double stick tape that I brought. I came prepared with double stick tape to put this on the outside of the tea kettle.
We know the real story, right, guys?
100%. Mike, Mr. Resourceful, has everything inside his Jeep.
To actually take a kettle as well as leave one. I think the taking of a tea kettle is mainly the park trying to reduce the number of tea kettles that end up here, because I'm sure there'd be a mountain here within a few years. Also the story is they think that the tradition started when they were trying to, I don't know, back in the 1800s or early 1900s, trying to give a message to people that water was nearby, so people would leave a tea kettle to indicate there was a spring or source of water nearby.
All right, you guys, here is the tea kettle. We're all gonna put our stickers on it.
On mine, I've just gotta
Here it is.
get some of this.
And inside of the tea kettle, there's gonna be a gift. I'm not telling you what it is, but there will be a gift here. And if you happen to see this video and you get it, shoot me a DM. Maybe I'll have another gift for you guys. All right, throw it on right here.
Right next to. There it is. It doesn't really fit, but
Looks good.
good
All right.
enough.
Epic.
Yeah, bud.
All right, we ready for Trail Newbie?
Oh yeah.
Come
All
on board.
Hand it over. Okay. So many options of where to place this. This is a highly coveted Trail Newbie patch that we put some sticky back on. Let's go ahead and stick that right there. And then, oh, it's perfect.
Perfect.
Inside the tea kettle,
Oh.
with the Velcro backing, will be a Trail Newbie patch. Maybe some other patches too. You never know. You never know what's in there. Tish,
right.
I think you should hang this.
I
for
think
us.
so, too.
Don't you think?
I think Tish should hang it.
Yeah.
Do we have string?
We got zip ties right here.
Zip ties?
That's all I have to sing?
Here's my handle.
Here's my handle, here's my spout. Okay. I think everybody should be in this.
Let's go.
Come on, Johnny, do the dance with us at least.
I'll try.
Mike. All right, what do we gotta do?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Can you see us good?
Yep.
All right.
Copy you.
All right, it's all
Ready?
good. Yeah.
It's only appropriate that we sing the I'm a Little Teapot song for everybody there on YouTube, so let me kick it off. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. Take it.
When I get all steamed up, hear me shout, tip me over and pour me out.
We nailed that.
Yes.
Nailed it.
Very good.
Good
Yes,
job.
high five.
Good job.
All right, guys, stand up by the sign.
And after leaving our tea kettle at Tea Kettle Junction, we made our way down to the racetrack playa. All right, so we're on the playa. It's this big, open, dry, I don't know if you call it a lake bed. It's the playa.
I think this is Racetrack Playa, where there's a great mystery around the rocks that move around out there.
Big open expanse here. And like Greg was saying, there's these rocks and they magically move across this lake bed here, and it's because
It's magic. They're magic rocks. There's a magic rock. There's a magic rock. That's what happens. Okay, they're magic. Sprinkle magic dust on them, and they start zipping around.
when the winds pick up, the surface is slick and they move. So let's see if we can find one.
and brown trout, but unfortunately, it looks like the lake bed has dried up.
Sure.
All right, you guys, so we are gonna head to the Panamint. And
Panamint Valley.
Greg, aka Trail Newbie, is gonna take us on an awesome adventure.
Yeah.
Peep the shirt.
I mean, this is high-end swag right here, so you gotta rep it, right? It's funny. I mean, you got the Trail Newbie shirt, I got the Johnny Taco shirt. It's all love out here.
All right, you guys, we will see you on the trail. Should be fun. We're at the Yuba Hibi Crater, airing up the tires. Of course, I'm using the Morphlate. If you guys need a Morphlate, go to the description and use my code Johnny Taco. You'll get a discount. This new Morphlate air compressor is super fast. It's probably 3 times as fast as the Schmitty-Bilt that I used to use for years. And so yeah, go check it out. We'll see you guys on the trail at Panamint.
Make sure I tell you what not to do when you're out on the trail. Johnny, right here, bring it in close. What do you see here? Is this a Dr. Pepper can circa 1885? This might be some sort of relic. Oh wait, no. This is from like last year. So pick it up if you see it, and obviously don't leave it in the first place.
The Panamint Valley is littered with old mines and cabins, and we're going to explore them. Little did we know we would find some hidden gems in haunted landscapes.
Over here.
This is cool.
It's completely washed.
All right, so we are heading up the valley here. It looks like there's now a creek where the trail used to be. So we're checking it out.
I have another option, which takes us on top of the mountain, which, you know, in hindsight, maybe we could have, would have, should have done that in the first place. See how far we can get. But this was not here the last time I was here. Not even close. Yeah.
So we stopped here, which is an epic camp spot with a beautiful view of the valley. I think we're going to keep pushing up the hill and find a place to camp.
are these white posts in the mountain to our right, and with some like white painted dot circles on rocks. What do you think those are?
Yeah, not sure. I think this area still has, I'd have to look, I think if you look on Gaia or whatever, still has active mining going on. So I don't know if those are just various markers for geological claims or what, but I don't know, maybe Mike knows.
If you watch my channel, then you know I love exploring new places, but this place with its high canyon walls and beautiful green scenery was just magical.
Oh man, I got a cold beer with my name on it. I think that's a country song. I got a cold beer with my name on it. Dun, 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 dun. I'm on the 395 driving it. Dun, dun, dun. Out with Trail Newbie, Flyfisher530 and Johnny Taco. I got a beer with my name on it. That was so beautiful. Thank you for that. Mike's vlogging too.
This is a vlogging party.
This is what happens when you get YouTubers in the wild.
All right, so Greg has found us a camping spot. We got a cool chimney right here.
Does it deliver?
This delivers. Although I'm a little, I'm questioning whether we want to use the chimney or not.
All right, y'all, so we made it to camp and it's about 5:30 p.m. Greg, aka Trail Newbie, has got the Starlink. And at 6 p.m., the Johnny Taco video premieres. So we are gonna be streaming the video, which is pretty cool. So what are you cooking
up? We're doing beef sirloin burgers, and we're gonna do French fries. We're gonna cut up some potatoes and make actual French fries in the skillet.
Looks like a little potato action.
Yeah, does this remind you of like you go to In-N-Out and like they're taking real potatoes and they, you know, turn them into French fries, unlike other restaurants? Tonight we're making French fries on the skottle. I've never done it before. Could be horrible, but we're gonna give it our best shot.
guys. We got burger and fries. All right, you guys, dinner was awesome. We just sat around the campfire, did a little Instagram live on 395 Junkies Instagram, which is pretty awesome. Don't tune out. Tomorrow, we are gonna go explore a cabin up the road from here. It should be pretty awesome. If you're watching the video and you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe. I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, but now I'm gonna say let's hit 20,000 by the end of the year. See you guys in the morning.
Ask the questions. Greg's going to tell us a quick 3 to 4 5-minute story of the ghost story of where we're at tonight. And Mama Goose is not going to pay attention. She's going to be reading your comments. So, Greg, take it away.
All right, so we are at a location. I'm gonna leave it nameless for now because I don't want anybody to be, you know, I need you to be able to think that maybe this is not a true story. So the location is remaining nameless. In the area that we're at, there is a mine, and this camp that we're at is where a lot of the people lived.
Area where we're at, or where we are
actually at it right now. Okay.
Right.
And in mining, it's mostly what? Men, right? Generally speaking. Well, at this camp, at this location where a lot of the people lived, there was a lady who was described as she could keep up with all the guys, right? She could keep up with the men, and her name was Rainey, I think, Reney. Okay. And now this is where it gets real, because this really could happen tonight. She went out in the dark to use the bathroom, because back then there was no, obviously, indoor plumbing, anything like that.
Yeah, or today.
Went out and she saw a dark shadow walk right in front of her as she's using the restroom, okay? Literally, she was so petrified that 2 days later, and she didn't speak to anybody, 2 days later, she died. This is no joke. It says, yes, Rainey had been frightened severely, but had she been scared to death? How can anyone know, or how could anybody ever prove that to be true? But the series of events that took place, of her telling that,
not listening.
She went back into the camp frightened, and people couldn't figure out, and she could barely even speak, right? After going out to use the bathroom in the night. She came back, and 2 days later, after basically not being able to do anything, she died. Just like that. So,
Interesting.
that's the story of the camp that we're at. It's literally at this location.
Well, and for all we know, it's just a story, dear. I'm sure you'll be fine when you go out and pee in the middle of the night.
So let's just ask Mama Goose, how does that make you feel?
Terrified.
Terrified. I'm sorry.
Why did you tell that story?
Well, because the people wanted to know.
The people wanted to know.
Yes.
They have a right to know.
Good morning, you guys. We are waking up here in Death Valley. It's absolutely beautiful. We're surrounded by all this old mining equipment. There's a mine right behind our camp. We camped right next to this really cool fireplace. We got some rain starting at about 5 this morning. I think it's about 6:45 in the morning right now. But it's absolutely beautiful out here.
This gold property is located in the west central portion of the Panamint Range in California, just west of Death Valley National Park. The property has 2 mines which I really want to get back to and explore inside. Both gold deposits were discovered in 1896 and 1897, producing approximately 25,000 ounces of gold in total by 1908. Camping next to this old mining equipment felt like we teleported back in time. saw no ghosts during the night, and besides the wild burros hee-hawing at us, it was a quiet night in the Panamint Valley. We were all excited to get the adventure started and go find this old cabin.
All right, you guys, so we made it to the cabin, and it's pretty awesome. Looks like there's a fireplace, chimney, coming through the roof. If I'm not mistaken, this cabin has solar. Oh yeah, solar panels right there. Let's go inside and check it out.
It's clean, but it stinks. Yeah. So be prepared.
Wow.
Right?
This is a clean cabin. This is insane. Wow. Well, people take care of this.
Yeah, which is good to see.
Obstacle avoidance is off.
So you want me to open that door as you fly out?
Yeah. Actually, I don't want to get too fancy.
I love this.
Or just leave it open? What are you feeling?
Yeah, let's leave it open.
Okay.
I think it's totally fine.
Yeah, I think so too. That was a soft landing. Oh, I broke a leg off.
A leg?
Oh no. Why isn't it sitting straight? Maybe it's just a
it's not very.
I think it's
Well,
totally
it's not from
fine.
the floor.
This cabin was magnificent. Outfitted with rugs, a fireplace, glass windows, donkey memorabilia, running water, and electricity. We enjoyed this beautiful cabin and each other's company until it was time to call an end to this great adventure. Go.
Oh man, favorite part of the trip. Oh man, that's difficult, man. I don't know. Being with all of you guys. Oh yes.
I don't know. I love Death Valley, and so I'm going to just say that I just love going back there and seeing some new places and exploring. So it was tough with what the conditions we encountered with the trails closed, but It's still a very cool place.
All right, so the favorite part of my trip is being able to be on a trip where I wasn't, and not that I mind it, I didn't have to worry about planning the trip, leading the trip, doing all of the meals. And again, that's all very enjoyable to me, but it's certainly a different experience for me to be able to let Mike do a lot of the planning. Greg did a lot of the planning as well, and as far as getting us to this spot, they were cooking an amazing dinner last night, which you guys have already seen. Oh, yeah. And Johnny taking lead with some of the drone shots allowed me the opportunity to actually just sit back, relax. So, and last but not least, I am going to steal Greg's. Being with all you guys, meeting and camping a couple of you guys for the first time was fantastic.
Mama Goose, favorite part of the trip?
So the company was great, but my favorite part was Artist Drive and getting to Artist Pellet, because the colors were just so amazing. And I've seen a lot of pictures on Instagram and social media, but even with the edits on those pictures, they don't do it justice. It's nice to see it in person.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you're not subscribed to 395 Junkie, Trail Newbie, or Flyfisher530, I'm gonna leave a link in the description. Make sure to go subscribe to their channel. They're all really cool people and they put out great videos. And we'll see you guys next Sunday. Later. And no, we did not leave the front door open. Thanks again for watching. See you next time.